Welcome to the MLTI Slam Show. Today is Thursday, December 9th. I'm Jared, and welcome to the MLTI Slam Show. In the MLTI Slam Show, we learn from students just like you from all over Maine. We'll begin today by following along with Bree Townsend from Nokomis High, who will teach us about CoSpaces. Then we're going to learn about Sculptfab.com and wrap up the show with the Slam exam, a chance for you to earn prizes by answering questions about this show. So make sure to be paying attention. And also, as always, please mute your mic, and if you have questions, enter them in the chat so Kyle and Ethan or Aiden, our moderators, can respond during the show. And remember, your account is connected to everything you type, so be kind and have fun. To follow along today, visit CoSpaces.io. It is used to code augmented and virtual reality experiences. So, Bree, what do you have to share with us today?
Hi, my name is Bree. I'm a junior here at Nokomis, and today I'm going to be sharing CoSpaces with you. So CoSpaces is a place where you can code and augmented and virtual reality experiences. So like Jared mentioned, you're going to go to CoSpaces.io to get started. I'm going to share my screen and walk you through what we're doing today. All right, so once you have CoSpaces opened, you're going to make sure that you're signed in to your account. And once you get that, you're going to click Create a CoSpace. And today we're going to create an empty scene. As you can see, we can look all the way around, up and down, side to side. And there's this camera here in the middle that will, whatever's in front of it is what the camera is going to show. So now we're going to click down at the bottom. We're going to click Environment. And we're going to click Edit right here. And then you can choose any environment you want. I'm going to choose this one with mountains. So you can use your mouse to look all the way around, but you can also use your arrow keys. And then you can also use the V button to zoom in and zoom out. Or if you have a mouse, you can use that too. So next, we're going to go to Library. We're going to go to Animals, and if you don't have the premium account, then you won't have as many animals as I do, but go ahead and select an animal, and then once you choose one you want, you can drag it on right in front of the camera. So now I'm going to explain what these four controls are. So first, this one, if you click on it, you can move your animal all the way around, both ways. This one over here can move it side to side, forward, up and down. This one as well can move it up and down, so you can have a flying animal if you'd like. And this one makes your animal bigger or smaller. Now we're going to double click on it, and we're going to rename it. So go ahead and give your animal a name. We're going to name mine Spot. Next, we're going to go to Code. You're going to click Use in Code Blocks. This way we can code it later so it can run and talk. And then we're also going to go to Material and go ahead and change the color of your dog. We're going to make my dog red. Now we're going to code our animal. So we're going to go up here in the upper right and click Code. And then Code Blocks. And now we're going to go to Events. When Spot is hovered on, go ahead and drag this up underneath when play clicked. And then we're going to go to Actions. It's purple. And then we're going to have Spot say hi for 2 seconds. You can change your text to anything you want. We're going to have Spot say bark for 2 seconds. Now we're going to make him run. So we're going to go to events again. And we're going to go when Spot is clicked. Make sure that you put this code underneath the 3 and not in here. Underneath. And then we're going to go to actions again and sets animation. You can go ahead and put that inside of the code block. And then we're going to set the animation of Spot to run. Next, we're going to say how fast he's going to run and how long. So we're going to go to transform. And we're going to go to move Spot 1 meter forward in 1 second. And you can go ahead and play around with these numbers. We're going to make him move 10 meters in 10 seconds. And then when he stops running, we're going to have him lie down. So we're going to do set animation of Spot to lie down. So now we have an animation. When we click play, Spot is going to say bark, and then he's going to run for 10 seconds and then lay down. So I'll show you that in action. We're going to click play in the upper right. And here we go. All right. So now we're going to go back down here, up here in the left. And we're going to, at the bottom, it says new scene. We're going to add a new scene, an empty scene again. We're going to go to environment, edit, and go ahead and choose another scene. So I'm going to choose this city. Very cool. And then we're going to go back to scene 1 and we're going to upload an image and then web search. And you want to look up something that your animal can run after. So mine is going to run after a ball. And then I'm going to choose a ball that I want. I'm going to choose a soccer ball, and then I'm going to drag it over here and place it in front of Spot. So as you can see, there's Spot, there's the ball. And so now we have to code the ball. Double click on it. We're going to rename the ball, call it soccer ball. We're going to make sure we click code using code blocks. This is often the step that students forget about. So make sure if you want to code something, you need to turn on using code blocks. So now we're going to go to code. We're going to go to events. We're going to go change this up here to when soccer ball is clicked on. And then we're going to go to actions. Or control rather, the orange blocks. And we're going to go to scene. I'm going to change this to go to scene 2. So now when the soccer ball is clicked on, we're going to be transported to the city. So let's see this in action. So we're going to click on Spot. He's going to run after the ball. And then we're going to click on the ball, and then we're transported to the city. So that's all I have for you today. Does anyone have any questions? How do I make my animal go faster or slower? So to make your animal go faster or slower, Up here, when it says move spot 10 meters forward in 10 seconds, we're going to change these numbers. So we can make him move 20 meters in 10 seconds, or we can make him move 1 meter in 10 seconds. So just playing around with those numbers will make your animal go faster or slower.
All right, thank you, Bree, for that amazing presentation on CoSpaces. Now, one thing I do want to note is that actually, if you had difficulty following along with this presentation, please remember that you will have access to the video later, so you can play, pause, and rewind whenever you need to. So, just wanted to mention that there real quick. And before we move on, Bree, I have one question for you, just because we want to get to know our presenters a little better. So, Bree, what's your favorite subject here at Nokomis High?
I really enjoy broadcasting class, obviously, but I also enjoy math.
All right, good to know. Now, moving on, let's go to our extra credit segment of the show. Today, Ace will teach us about sculptfab.com.
Hello, today we'll be looking at Sculptfab. Sculptfab is a totally free website that allows you to sculpt a virtual piece of clay. As you see, when you first get on, you have your own sphere here. You can look all around the sphere any way you want. It's fully 3D. When you first get on, you can move around and basically sculpt out on your sphere. And over here on the right side, if you click negative, that basically just allows you to sculpt in whatever you want. If at some point you accidentally do something that you don't want to do, you can always click reset sphere up here, and it'll give you a brand new sphere that you can start from scratch. If you click symmetry, it will basically just do the same thing you're doing on the other side, which is really cool if you want to do some cool designs. I'll make it really cool. If you don't like the color of your sphere, you come down here to shader and mesh, and you can click. They have a bunch of different ones like orange, red velvet, even transparent ones. I like the normal shader because it's very bright, but you can choose whatever you want. Now, if you're done with your sculpt and you come up here to file, you can save as an STL. And what you can do with that, it's really cool, is you can save it, maybe 3D print it if you want, or put it into a virtual reality world, and you'll be able to see what you created in that world. It's very cool.
Sculptfab. And one thing that's actually pretty cool about Sculptfab is if you actually make something in Sculptfab, you can actually use that object in CoSpaces. So I think that's pretty cool. But all right, Slammers, get ready to click the link in the chat to take the Slam exam, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's going to be one question quiz about today's show. You're going to have 10 seconds to answer, and the winner gets to select a prize. So I will give you a code for you to type in so everyone has the same amount of time. So hopefully you are able to click on that link and make your way into that form, fill out all the information, and get ready to take the SLAM exam. All right, hopefully that's been enough time there. Now we're going to go ahead and give you the code. The passcode for this episode is 789. So make sure to enter that code into that Google form, and then you will be able to answer today's question. Which is, I don't have access to the question right now, but anyway, first of all, let's take a quick look at our different prizes that you can select from. We have the Infinity Cube, the MLTI Infinity Cube, which I think is pretty cool. This just in, we have our technical difficulties fixed. The question is, what does the V in VR stand for? Is it variety, video, or virtual? So hopefully you have all been able to enter your answers, and hopefully you're lucky enough to get the answer right, and maybe you can win a prize, which again can possibly be this Infinity Cube, or you can also win a 1 hour of free choice print time, which I think is pretty cool. But now the votes have been tallied, and it's time to find out our winner. And the winner is SL from RSU19.net. Congratulations on winning your prize. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our presentation. Thank you to our presenter, Bree Townsend, our moderators, Kyle and Aiden, and of course, our director, Alex. Slammers, if you have questions, comments, or want to share the work you created today on the show, please visit MLTIslam.com. Student leadership ambassadors, stay curious, and we'll see you next time. The MLTI Slam Show is a program of the Maine Department of Education. For more information about this and other innovative educational initiatives, please visit www.maine.gov/DOE.